Okay, so there was this one time I was walking in a store with my siblings, and we were the only black people in there, or in like Old Navy, and this one white employee kept following us around the store, and like I had money, I had just got paid, so yeah, I guess she didn't want us to steal anything. I felt very discriminated.
So one time, me and my grandma, we went on vacation and we were coming back from Arizona, and there's like a border patrol stop, and so like the border patrol people were like looking in the cars of like individuals, and then they kind of just looked at us and saw that we were Hispanic, so they asked us to pull over, and they checked our vehicle, but they were looking into the cars of other people, and if they were white or anything but Hispanic, they were just letting them pass by without even questioning or checking their vehicle.
So in 5th grade, I had moved to a new town, and I had developed a little crush on this girl who sat in the front row of class. And for the most part, I didn't have any game because I'm in 5th grade, and so I didn't really talk to her for most of the year. We had very little interactions, right? But come the end of the year, I somehow managed to sit down next to her and start a conversation for whatever reason. I'm like, okay, this is my opportunity, right? I'm in a game right now. And I managed to be bold, and I was basically like, why are you so scared of me? Like, why do you act so scared of me? And she replied with, my parents told me not to talk to any black people, so I can't even really have any more conversations with you. And that was that. And remind you, I'm in 5th grade, so I didn't have much understanding of anything, and I didn't know what to do at that point. So what hit home the most for me was the fact that racism is taught, it's institutional.
When they would make fun of me, I had a really thick accent because I didn't really speak English, so they would make fun of the way I would say things, and it really took a toll on basically my self-confidence as a child because I didn't really know what was wrong. Like, I didn't really think that there was a problem with how I was saying things, and I was trying really hard, but that sort of got me motivated into sort of bettering my accent, bettering my English, and so yeah, that's what I took from that experience.
It was about a year ago when I was heading to Ohio to see my newly wedded aunt. And from here to Sacramento was fine. The flight was good. You know, I didn't get questioned or anything. But on the way back, I was stopped before entering my plane, and they searched me, whereas they didn't search anybody before or after me. And like, found that funny. But then again, it was related to one of the events that happened in the past.
One time where I felt attacked was in middle school in PE class when this guy told me to go back to Chinatown where all the stinky Asian people are at. And when he said this, I felt really discriminated against and attacked just because I feel like you shouldn't make someone feel bad just because of their race or anything like that.
School. One of the kids, he was at the snack bar for the time being, for that day, because like the person there usually was sick, and he let all of his friends go out first, and all of his friends were white, mind you, and I overheard a conversation saying, yeah, I'm not gonna let that Asian kid come in front. No, that. And then in my mind I thought that wasn't really fair. I was in line like anyone else, and so the fact that he said Asian, I felt
one time I was playing a video game online, and this guy was harassing me, and his friend told him to stop because I was a girl, and he responded saying, it's okay, she sounds like an Asian girl, and I just thought it was very strange to how he could even assume that I'm an Asian girl based on my voice. And also, I didn't respond because I didn't want to waste time really trying to fix the ignorance in him. So yeah.
I guess I could say I felt like I've been discriminated against living in Antioch when I was walking my dogs. The police randomly stopped me and asked me if the dogs had tags or if they had their rabies shots. I told them no, and then they tried to take my dogs away. So it was that.
When I was younger, I was just joking around with my friends, but they called me a terrorist. It was a joke, but it still hurt my feelings, especially since I'm a Sikh. And I mean, even though it was a joke, I still kind of felt low about myself.
It was kind of like weird, but it was a group of me and my friends. It was about 4 of us, and he yelled wetbacks to us because he looked like because we're Hispanic. So he yelled that at us, but he was passing. He didn't say it directly in front of us, but we knew it was intended for us because he was literally walking right past us and he looked at us all. So, you know, as a group, we felt really discriminated against.
And where was this?
This was in Berkeley. I think it was like a year ago.
One time I felt discriminated against was I was in San Francisco on the public transportation with a group of my friends who were also African American, and someone that was Caucasian was yelling at us, telling us to shut up, and called us out our names, talking about you Negroes need to be quiet or get off the bus, and I felt kind of like, it felt unreal, especially in San Francisco, you know, California, you don't really hear stuff like that. So I was just like, is this real life right now? And I was like, I didn't respond to it, I was just quiet.